Welcome everybody to the New Hampshire Speedway as we bring you the NOSSCAR Cup Series as they are getting ready to get gridded up. So that means we're going to go ahead and show you that starting lineup here. And on the pole here tonight, it's going to be Justin Anigasek with Jose Ruiz to his outside. On row number 2, the Red Bull Bandit sporting the Mountain Dew colors tonight is going to be Josh Taylor. Alongside of him, the mellow yellow, number 28, Daniel Helms. Row number 3 is our neighbor from the north, Jason Metcalf, and last week's winner, Michael Tucker. Row number 4 is going to feature Samuel Morris and the Fruity Pebbles car and Rob Shaw. Row number 5 is where you'll find Tyler Dohar and Kyle Kuykendall. Row number 6, T-Mac, Tyler McMurder, and 11th and 12th will be Grant Salzano. RJ Croteau and Chris Leota will make up row number 7, while row number 8 is where you'll find Thomas Geyer and John G-Shock Osborne. Row number 9, Hot Rod, Jordan McGraw and Eliza Fisher to his outside. Row, and that's the end of the starting lineup there. Okay. So we're going to get these guys rocking and rolling here for 135 laps. This field is getting gridded up here. They're getting ready. That means we're going to get ready too here in New Hampshire. 135 laps. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Redline Racing Network. 18 cars in the field here tonight. A smaller field than what we're used to here on the Redline Racing Network. As they come down to the back stretch. As the field gets ready to round that turn 3-4 complex. As we get ready to rock and rumble here, it's time to be like Dale. It's time to be like, or do it for Dale, be like Biff. And ladies and gentlemen, let's race like Rowdy. And already Justin Anigasek due the early lead here. Jose Ruiz right behind him. They're going to be single fouled out, playing nice right now. No one's going to try to make a move. It's early in this one. Once again, 18 cars, 135 laps. Anigasek going to be credited with leading lap number 1 and 2. This flat 1 mile oval here, the Magic Mile is what they call it. As you see that gap right there, a half second now, is what separates the 97 and 88 car, respectively. Everybody running their P's and Q's for right now, so, not, doing anything egregious. NOSSCAR at New Hampshire. Daniel Helms right behind this battle here. It's a battle between Ruiz and Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor going to get that second position right now. And it's only 0.3 of a second. That's what separates these guys. Meanwhile, Justin Anigasak has opened it up. Chris Leota, he's got some troubles. So let's see what happened to Chris. There, the number 69 car, he's gonna go right on around and nose it into the wall. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here we are, Justin Anigasak out to a 0.63 second lead. So it's better than a half a second. Meanwhile, Josh Taylor doing everything he can to catch up here. We are working lap number 6, 5 laps in the history book to go. While these guys are ripping around there like a bald eagle, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather here today for New Hampshire. It is a hot one on the track, just on the south side of 100 degrees. But in the stands, it's a cool 70 degrees. Northeast wind out of a 13-mile-an-hour wind out of the northeast, and a clear sky, and 46% relative humidity. Once again, Justin Anigasak, Josh Taylor, Daniel Helms. That's your top 3 right now. Then you got Michael Tucker there in the number 20 car, that Price Chopper, number 20 on your screen, 39 in the live timing and scoring. Lap number 8, 7 in the books. Now we're going to have 8 in the history book. Just Jason Metcalf, one of our neighbors from the north. And now we've got a battle going on, Tucker versus Helms. And this is a battle for the 3rd and final podium spot if the race were to end now. Tucker go looking to the inside of Helms. We got a John Force special going on. Here on lap number 9. We're getting ready to grab lap number 10. And I guess I'm going to trip the lap counter to make it lap number 10. Tucker going to look to the inside. He's thinking about it. And side by side, Noah's Ark South, Goodyear to Goodyear, Josh Force special coming down the back straightaway. Give the 3rd spot to Tucker. Michael Tucker, last week's winner. Thomas Geyer looking to back up that podium finish from last week. We're going to get to a certain point here tonight, and then Matt Metler will take you the rest of the way home. Metcalf, Jose Ruiz, Samuel Morris, that Fruity Pebbles number 94. $11 laps in the history books now. We're not missing anything out front as the Justin Anigasak has about 1.25 seconds over Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit. This week sporting the Mountain Dew colors on that number 88 car. Maybe switching it up. Maybe it'll bring good luck. Who knows? Michael Tucker out of Team Extreme. And that 39 car. Daniel Helms in the number 28 car. Jason Metcalf. There, our neighbor from the north, he's out of, well, we don't know where he's from. Jose Ruiz, -4 spots in the wrong direction. Samuel Morris, about where he started at there in the 7th position. Working lap number 14 of 135. And you got T-Mac Tyler McMurder already cars going below that line there. Eliza Fisher shifts back there in that 6th, 17th spot on the inside of T-Mac Tyler McMurder. I mean, this race could very well come down to a fuel mileage situation. Don't forget to join us here at 9:20 Central, 10:20 Eastern as we go racing with the Western States Racing League over on ABSN. Myself will bring you all the action as we go short track racing for the first time in WSRL season 55, round number 2. 187 laps, the distance there from North Wilkesboro. Thomas Geyer working on hot rod Jordan McGraw. We're at 13 start for that 13th spot. McGraw wants it, McGraw has it, Geyer wants it. How badly does Geyer want it? Meanwhile, this is your closest battle on the racetrack right now is Tucker giving Taylor the business, coming down the back straightaway. I tell you what a fun race this is going to be here. We are working out with lap number 18. Anigasak Taylor not missing anything up front. Anigasak just opened it up to a 2-second lead over the Red Bull Rocket Josh Taylor. Once again, Tucker and Taylor, your closest battle on the racetrack. Meanwhile, we're strung out. We're more strung out than the line at the Methodome Clinic. Tucker giving Taylor the business here. We work our way into the 3-4 complex. If you want to hear the soulful sounds of Matt Butler, go check out the Racers Elite broadcast. As Matt Butler is joined over there by Mike Taylor on the Racers Elite Network. And it looks like we got a couple cars crashed there. Eliza Fisher, Chris Leota up against the wall. It's not a caution yet. There is the first caution of the evening. Eliza Fisher may be stuck there. There he goes. He's waiting for the field to go by. Let's see what happened here. And it looks like he's going to go all right, on around, left, right, do-to-do, and backs it into the fence. A little chef's kiss. And Leota has nowhere to go. Barely has time to react, and that's what's going to bring out caution number 2, or caution number 1 rather. I think that's caution number 1. It might be caution number 2. Nope, caution number 1. Let's go back out to the live photo. Caution number 1, everybody's coming down pit road. guys lined up 2 by 2. Noah's Ark style. Kind of we should be good now. Now we're good. Lap 24, we're back to green flag racing here. As Anagasek not going to get away with a good jump there that time. Lap 25 is 135 laps here. Now we're there. 25 laps. We are rocking and rolling here. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Lap 26 at 135 under first caution of the night. Happened back on lap. It's lap 21. It's actually lap 20. Lap 27, Justin Anagasek out to the lead here. Josh Taylor, Jason Metcalf, top 3. As Anagasek starts to pull away one more time. We're live in prime time here on the Redline Racing Network. Lap 28 at 135, 27 laps at the end of this. Here we go. Elijah Fisher. He's going to go down pit road. He's probably going to call it a night. Through the grass. Yeah, he's headed down pit road. He's got a problem. And the way he goes, he's going to win the race in the beer stand. He has had enough. While you're watching this great race, make sure under caution you head down to the midway and get yourself a hot burger and full drink. And we are under the second caution of the night. Jason Metcalf turned around on the back straightaway. And as he drives away, let's go ahead and see how Jason Metcalf got into that situation. A little bit of help from Michael Tucker. These guys get lined up 2 by 2 behind iRacing.com pace car Noah's Ark style. Alright, lights are out on the speedway and on the base car. Off of turn number 4. Enigasak Taylor going to bring us back to green flag racing. Back under green here at New Hampshire on lap number 034 of 135, so just about 98 laps to go. Enigasak Taylor. Here comes Michael Tucker. Looking to the inside of Josh Taylor. Where did Sam come from? Samuel Morris in that 94 car. Here he is in the top 5. Little brake lock up there. Kyle Kuykendall going to the outside. Nothing doing there. Here side by side John Ford Special. We got 101 laps to go. Even left to go here. Samuel Morris under fire from the number 50 car. That's Rob Shaw. Screaming down the back straightaway we go. There's your race leader, Enigasak there, a half second ahead of Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor being under fire from Michael Tucker. Here comes Kyle Kuykendall and that number 12 charge, trying to make some hay, trying to get behind the number 39 on the lifetime pointing in our heart. We got 99 laps to go. Right now, Kyle Kuykendall's got 99 problems in the lead, 8-1. Enigasak out almost to a full second. We're going to watch this battle here between Tucker and Taylor. NOSSCAR here in New Hampshire. Kuykendall going all the way to the wall there. He's going to bounce. He doesn't bounce off the wall. We are working lap number 39. Second now. Then Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor under fire from Michael Tucker. Michael Tucker, does he have it? No. Can he get there? Maybe. Here comes Tucker on the inside of Taylor. See that battle right there? And I mean, it's just almost like Taylor just gets back to the gap way quicker than Tucker does. He's going down to third. Lap number 42 at 135. Taylor just get a little bit loose. Gonna dip down to the third gear. Try to get that car to rotate just a little bit more on turn number 3 and 4. He's gonna go back down to third gear to get that car to rotate. And off turn number 4, he's gonna try the outside this time. Taylor and Tucker just got a way better run on the outside. Lap 45 at 135. 44 laps in the history books. We've driven 44 miles, 45 miles. We've been racing for 25 minutes now. 46 laps, 45 laps in the history book. Working lap number 46 right now. And right now, Tucker's all over the 88 car, hoping that he'll make a mistake. And it gets so low on the racetrack. You're not missing anything up front there. We are going to stick with this battle. Right now, this is the best battle on the racetrack. And you can just see how bumpy that race surface is right now. Tucker working on Josh Taylor right now. They're lap number 47, almost at the halfway mark to 100. I mean, you got to think pit stops are coming soon. They're going to come sooner rather than later. Tucker just trying to get Taylor to make a mistake. Tucker's right now in that race car trying to figure out what he needs to do to get around that 88 car. And Taylor knows that he's right back there. And oh, thought about getting another bumper. See how close that is. Back off, Taylor, Tucker is. Now he's side by side. He's thinking about the move. Is he going to clear him? Job for a special drag racing. Taylor finally is clear of Tucker. Tucker finally getting clear of Taylor there. Right now, this is the best battle on the racetrack. guys come thundering down the back straightaway. Tucker now pulling away from the third place driver of Josh Taylor. You gotta wonder, does Josh Taylor have anything for Tucker now? Or is Josh Taylor gonna lay low and just log laps? We don't know. Right now, what's going to happen here? Right now, Rob Shaw trying to catch up to the 28 car. We are at lap 54, 55 laps in the history books. Working our way to lap number 135. Right now, we're going to go ahead and step aside and take a break to pay some bills here on the Redline Racing Network. Welcome back to the Red Line Racing Network as we are on lap 1. There's 61 of 135, 61 laps into the history books we go. Justin Anigasek leads by healthy 6-7 seconds almost over this man right here. Michael Tucker putting on an absolute shellacking. Alan Bergen here just south of St. Louis here in the Red Line Racing Network studios. Once again, Anigasek with almost a 7-second lead. Not focusing on him. Josh Taylor closing in on Tucker though. The 2-second gap. There's your eyeball test. Meanwhile, Rob Shaw under fire for now 3 drivers looking to get that 4th position. Daniel Helms and the double natural of Tyler Dohar. So we are rocking and rolling our way to lap number 135, 62 laps into the history books we go. Good racing at that. 63 laps into the history books. We are almost to lap 100. So, I mean, these guys are going to be thinking about pit stops pretty soon. You would have to think. So when that time comes, Michael Tucker will take over your race lead. As we are now, about 35 laps away from the 100 lap mark. Your lap 65. Getting ready to trip lap 66. Ruiz going to go around Rob Shaw with ease down the back straightaway. They're going to be battling it out. Coming at you. Lap 66, 65 laps into the history books. Here we go, 34 laps until we get to 100. And then it's going to be a 35 lap sprint to the end. Don't forget here at 9:20 Eastern, or 9:20 Central, 10:20 Eastern, it's going to be the Western States Racing League over on ABSN, the Accelerate Sports, or the Accelerate Broadcasting Sports Network. 67, here we go. I mean, these guys are plugging away. We've only been racing for a little over 30 minutes. We're already 67 laps in. Daniel Helms. I mean, everybody last pitted on lap 21, so I don't think pit stops are going to be a factor right now. I mean, they might pit one more time to get 35 laps. So I would bet that these guys are going to come down lap 100 just to make sure they can get to the end. One could only. Lap number 69, we got about 32 laps to go until we get to lap 100. Everybody just spread out right now, just logging laps. Right now, your closest battle, Kuykendall. He's going to bring it down pit road. He's going to lock up the brake. I don't think he's going to get a penalty. Anigasek, though, he just brings it on to the apron, and now you got Hot Rod George McCall right in front of him. So I mean, the 97 car is going to see lap traffic. He's using that apron to help rotate that race car. Michael Tucker there, 8.5 seconds back from Anigasek. Lap 70 of 135. Second lap 71. 70 laps in the engine room to go. It's going to be Anigasek, Tucker, Taylor, Ruiz, Shaw. That's the top 5. here on the Redline Racing Network here from the New Hampshire. Who's going to win the virtual lobster? Metcalf going to go a lap down. Morris is already a lap down. Sam Morris has had his fun meter pegged out for tonight. Well, here's some breaking news. If you didn't like the time change, if you're a fan of not changing your clock back, you may get your list if the House passes the bill to make daylight savings. But it's still got to go to the Senate before Trump can sign it into law. But meanwhile, there's that man right there, Justin Anigasek, 10 seconds above or ahead of Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit. We're 25 laps away from 100 here. We're inching closer to lap 135. Again, if you're not a fan of daylight savings time, now we're 25 laps away from 100. I mean, this race is going quick. I mean, 76 laps, 77 now, and I guess almost 11-second advantage. But when do these drivers start, pulling the proverbial parachute? Leota gonna win the race here. Fisher out, Geyer out, Morris out, Metcalf, Kuykendall all lapped down. John Osborne right now is in the top 10. Taylor, Anigasek, Tucker. 78 at 135. Want to congratulate Bob Beltrami at the Western States Racing League, winning the first race on the newly formed ABSN network. New first win on that network for that driver. And once again at 10:20 Eastern, you will see the Western States Racing League live on ABSN. We bring you 187 laps of heart-pounding action from North Wilkesboro. So we are just inside of 40 to go. Here's the quick. Oh, 55 laps, so 55 miles left to go here. Josh Taylor, I mean, these guys are just strung out. I mean, the only drivers that are close together is Grant Salzano and John Osborne. Daniel Helms coming up pit road. He's going to be a lap down. 54 laps away from the end of this one. Dohar and the double natural. He's a lap down. I mean, 10 cars left on the lead lap here. Osborne battling Salzano for a top 5 right now. I mean, look, barring, I think Anna gets that. I mean, if you think about anything in half. Lap 82 of 135 though. And he's getting ready to come up on the lap car of T-Mac Tyler McMurder, Hot Rod Jordan McGraw on now lap down. So 7 cars on the lead lap. McMurder, Osborne still on the lead lap. Tucker coming in for his pit stop. I mean, this is unheard of, right? So that's going to put Osborne in the top 5. I think these guys are going to start making their pit stops here now. I mean, Anigasek might be trying to get to the lap 100 mark. He's got 15 laps to go until he gets there. And then all he's got to do is make a 35 lap run to the finish. I mean, this is going to be the lap. Nope, he's going to keep going. Tyler McMurder right in his sights. Well, he had 17 laps, 16 laps until we get to lap 100 here. Lap 85 of 135. Until we get to lap 100. Anigasek still just logging laps, so he's closing in on T-Mac. Tyler McMurder. We kind of figured this would be the time. Let's check out. Let's see what those drivers are doing during pit stop right now. I mean, Justin Anigasek, it's been 65 laps since he took 2 tires. Josh Taylor also. And then John Osborne. He's been out for the last 54 laps. T-Mac, Tyler McMurder, Jordan McGraw, 54 laps. And then Michael Tucker, he went in 3 laps ago. Proto, been out 54 laps, 15 laps. And then everybody else. Now, whenever Anigasek gets to T-Mac Tyler McMurder, T-Mac, you got to wonder if he's going to, well, we just had our answer. So respectful as Anigasek now has lapped all the way up to the 4th. Now he's left everybody but himself. All the cars now down 1 lap. To Justin Anigasek. We are working our way to lap 135. We're working lap 90 laps. And Anigasek gonna bring it down pit road. He says, you know what, I'm close enough. T-Mac, Tyler McMurder gonna go get his lap back. McGraw, Tucker, Taylor. T-Mac trying to make it back around before Anigasak gets off pit road. Can he do it? Anigasak 30 seconds ahead of T-Mac Tyler McMurder. And you can just see that interval dropping like a rock. 4, 3, 2. Starting to stabilize. I see it drop just a little bit more. Anigasak back out in the lead. This time 2.24 seconds ahead of T-Mac Tyler McMurder. This is absolutely insane right now. Tyler McMurder just coming into your frame there. Still 3 seconds. He put this thing in on cruise control. I don't understand. I'm dumbfounded. As the Beagle Dave Regal says, they're more strung out than a line at the Methadone Clinic. T-Mac, Tyler McMurder back on pit road along with Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit. Michael Tucker now 5 seconds behind your race leader, Justin Anigasak. We're not missing anything up front. We're going to search through this field and see if we can't find some good battles for you. Kyle Kuykendall has all but caught the 29 car. Oh, Jason Metcalf. We are 94, 93 laps into the history books. Right now, this is the best battle on the racetrack right now. Rob Shaw. Then you got the double natural Tyler Dohar. Just over 40 seconds around here. Think about this because there's only been two. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take a look at this race recap right now. We're working lap number 97, 135. Justin Anigasak. Only 2 cautions for 6 laps. That is insane. Now, taking a look at the weather here, the track temperature dropped to 91 degrees. We'll call it 90, 72 degrees, 72 in the stands. The wind has picked up to 16, dropped to 13 mile an hour, 16 mile an hour gust. But the humidity has dropped to 44%, and I mean, we're under a clear sky now. Right now, Kuykendall goes to the high side on the 50 car Rob Shaw. We now have 37 laps to go. Looks to the outside, can't do it. 37 laps remain here in this one. And it has been all Justin Anigasak. He lapped the field, came in. 36 laps remain. Came in, still went out the leader. And now He is leading the race by a tune of 7 seconds over Michael Tucker. Who tripped the leaderboard. He had lap 100. McMurder Salzano. 12 cars on the lead lap. We have 35 laps remaining. Anagasek, your race leader. Lap 102, 101 laps in the history. We are working our way to lap 135. Right now, Michael Tucker inching his way, cutting in, and he gets there. He's there. Lap 105, 104 laps in the history books, and Justin Anagasek just opened it back up to a 6.5 second lead over Michael Tucker. The race we're in now, that would be the race leader there. Is, well, John Osborne now goes down the lap. We have just 30 laps to go here from New Hampshire. We're going to go ahead and step aside, take our final break of the night. We'll be right back on the Red Line. Welcome back to the NOSSCAR Cup Series. We got 26 laps remaining here from New Hampshire. 25 laps. Justin Anigasak now putting everybody up to 8th position, a lap down as he goes right by the double match of Tyler Doar. Remember, you may be watching that tonight. 25 laps to go here, 25 miles left. Justin Anigasak just putting on a clinic in that Red Bull number 97 car. He's going to go around Kyle Kuykendall. And he is now lapped all the way up to 7th with just 24 laps remaining. Kuykendall going to take it into the walls. No harm, no foul. We're going to stay green. As he's getting ready to go back around the Daniel Helms right behind, right in front of him. That's the next car he's going to put a lap down. RJ Crotel going to go another lap down. Off of turn number 2. 23 laps remain for Justin Anigasak. I mean, it's kind of hard not to talk about this driver here in the number 97 car, the Red Bull ride. Meanwhile, you got Daniel Helms still on the lead lap, and he is fighting Jason Metcalf. Let's take a look at that battle. They are side by side. This is a battle for 6th. Rob Shaw is in a battle for 5th. With 22 laps remaining. Now, whenever Justin Anigasak gets in this battle, he's going to have a hard time passing these two cars because, one, these two drivers are racing for a position. And 2, these guys are both racing for the championship lap. 21 laps remain here from New Hampshire. As it has been the Justin Anigasak show. Anigasak. I knew I would get tongue-tied on that one. I mean, what do you do if you're the 97 car? 20 laps to go. He's going to go 3 wide. He's thinking about it. He's going to use the apron. I mean, Justin Anigasak is able to put that car just about anywhere he needs to. Jason Metcalf trying not to hold him up, but he's got no choice. He's going to let the 97 car go on by. Daniel Helms is going to do the same. 19 laps remaining. Just 19 miles to go. I don't think anybody's got anything for that 97 car. Rob Shaw just ahead of your race leader. Coming to get 18 laps to go. Rob Shaw, the next driver to go a lap down. As we have lapped all the way to 8th. And now, only 4 cars left on the lead lap with 17 laps to go. Ike Ruiz, your next car to go a lap down the route to Justin Anigasak. I mean, what? What a finish here! That we're getting good. I mean, this is good. Who ever would have thought this through? I mean, you could have scripted this. 16 laps, 16 circuits remaining for the number 97 car. He is now has lapped all the way up to fourth. With 15 laps to go, there's the next car lap to go on down. Jose Ruiz, about 31 or 22 seconds back from the race leader. Circuits to go for Justin Hannigan. We're getting down to it. Jose Ruiz losing time to race. Coming to get 13 laps to go. I mean, these guys, Justin Anigasak's doing, a lap at 29 seconds. 13 seconds remaining. 13 laps to go for that man right there in the number 97 car, Justin Anigasak. He comes down the back straightaway. He has lapped the entire field all the way up to Jose Ruiz. Michael Tucker, Josh Taylor, Jose Ruiz still on the lead lap. So he comes down to get a dozen laps to go, 12 to go. For that man right there in the Red Bull Rocket. Josh Taylor's the Red Bull favorite. That's the name of the tag. He's the Red Bull Rocket. Circuits left to go. I mean, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. 11 laps to go. We've only been racing for an hour and 6 minutes. And Justin Anigasek comes down to get 10 to vote. I mean, it's just so smooth all night long. Osborne. Maybe he could try to unlap himself, but it's doubtful. Down the back straightaway, 10 miles. Off of turn number 3 and 4, the magic mile. Proved to be magical all night long to that driver right there in the number 97 car. Normally I don't focus on the leader, but I mean the closest competition to Justin Anigasek is Michael Tucker. All the way back here in turn 1 and 2 is Anigasek over halfway down the back straightaway. And just to put that into perspective, let's go ahead and bring up a track map. Get one here. There's the track map. So you see Jose Ruiz. Let's do the car numbers. So right there on the track map, Justin Anigasek with just a half a dozen left. He's coming into turn 3. Jose Ruiz coming out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. As Justin Anigasak going to go get 5 laps to go, 5 ladies in the air. Just 5 miles left for the driver of that number 97 car. And right now, Anigasak closing in ever so slightly. So that kind of puts that into perspective. 5 laps remain here on the Red Line Racing Network. Make it 4 laps. Anigasak just puts on a clinic here in New Hampshire. 4 laps to go, 4 miles for that driver in the number 97 car. Tucker all the way back here, 11 seconds back from your race leader. That man right there, Justin Anigasak, off for turn number 4, 3 laps to go for the driver of that number 97 car. 3 laps remain from New Hampshire. Don't forget here at 9:20 Central Time, 10:20 Eastern Time, we go live on ABSN for the Western States Racing League. And join myself over there, 187 laps. As we got popsicle sticks in here. Heart pounding action from the truck series over there. Bob Beltrami winning the race last week. 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. Down the back straightaway one more time. Off of turn number 3, popsicle sticks go down. The white flag comes out. There's the white flag. And we are racing back to checkers. Final times. 1 more mile left to go for that man right there, Justin Anigasak, who has just lapped the field all the way to 4th. Michael Tucker, 12 seconds back. Barring Justin Anigasak, comes off for turn number 4, has a computer issue. He's going to win here in New Hampshire. Justin Anigasak wins tonight's race in the NOSSCAR Cup Series. Tucker going to finish 2nd. Josh Taylor going to finish 3rd. And here comes the rest of the field. What a run, what a race finish here tonight. So we're going to see Justin Anigasak burn it down. What a race here tonight these guys are putting on. So we're going to wait our top 3 to get up to the booth. We don't have too much time. We got just a few minutes. Justin Anigasak going to burn it down here in New Hampshire. There's your race winner. Once again, here's your podium. Anigasak going to burn it down before he gets up to the booth. So we're going to quickly go over those results for you while we get drivers to mosey their way to the waiting room. So you're looking for our first contestant here on The Price is Right. Maybe? Well, we've got a few minutes. go ahead and show you those final results one time. So you see your top three there: Justin Anigasek, Michael Tucker, and Josh Taylor. We went 138 laps for 135 or 138 miles for 135 laps. Only 1 liter all night long. 2 cautions for 6 laps. Anigasek takes the pole. He wins the race. Gets the most laps led. Tucker, the fastest lap. Hard charger goes to John Osborne. Jose Ruiz, John Osborne, Rob Shaw, Daniel Holmes, Jason Metcalf, Grant Salzano, T-Mac, Tyler McMurder, and the rest of the field at the bottom of your screen. As it looks like we got our first interview of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, your race finishing third here tonight is the driver of the number 88 car, and that would be Josh Taylor. Josh, it's Alan up here in the Redline Racing Network booth. How's it going?
Oh, good. How you doing?
Man, look here. You finished third. Not too bad.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
what
yeah,
more
not
could
terrible.
I mean? What more could you needed to maybe other than computer failure on Justin's end to have a shot at the
Right?
win?
Yeah, I don't know. He was just way better than me today. I just could not figure out how to get through the center of the turn, and he was able to keep more momentum than me. You know, Tucker was there too. I feel like he was a little faster than me too. Then I kind of changed up my groove a little bit and cooled my tires off, and I got by him, and then he played the pit strategy pretty good and short pitted. I probably should have done the same when he pitted, but we stayed out a little longer than we should have, and we lost a lot of track position. And coming through the lap traffic, it was just kind of hard to pass some cars. This with their lines and stuff. You lose tenths here and there just from a turn or something where cars running a different line than you or coming like across or something. So you kind of have to check up and just kind of lost some time there and couldn't really get back to second. I didn't think I had anything for Justin. He was just in a different area code tonight.
Yeah, definitely, especially whenever he in we when we talked to Justin here, we're gonna ask him about that. But what was that car feeling like on the racetrack with that slightly higher track temp?
It was just tight. It just you couldn't get into the turn. Like it just felt like you were just screeching your tires getting through the center. And you slow down, you're too slow. So it was really hard to find a balance of trying to keep up the mile per hour through the center of the turn. And every time you jump that cushion, it just kind of killed your right front. Then you would get tighter and you would try harder and slower, and then you're slower. It was just a lot of balance trying to figure out the center of the turn. Honestly, I think that was the where you can make up the most time.
Well, look, man, before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on the 88 car?
Well, me and Justin, we've been teammates for a long time. Shout out to him. Shout out to you guys for, broadcasting. I enjoy watching the races back and stuff, and like when I'm at work. And, Daniel on the team too. Shout out to him. But, yeah. Ed McMurder for, hosting the league.
All right, once again, congratulations for that third place finish, and well,
Yes, sir.
celebrate that with your team. Up next into the broadcast booth is none other than Michael Tucker, who finished second. Michael, like I mentioned to Josh, other than a computer failure, what more could you needed to get by Justin Anigasek?
Nothing. He was gone. Track position. Let's see. Track position was key. I started sixth and killed Metcalf. But yeah, it was all track position dependent, and he had the cleanest air out of all of us, and we all got spread out, and he was gone. So there's really nothing you can do when someone's just as fast as you on the long run by like 6 tenths. There's nothing you can do. He had it all. He had long run speed, pit road strategy. He had everything that we did not have.
Yeah, exactly. And with that track being the way it is, you know, here we are working our way through the season. I think we got just a few more weeks left. I know we're in playoff mode. So, what's the rest of the season going to look like for Michael Tucker? And is there any more uh you know wins in the bucket for you?
Uh, there may be. I don't know what the rest of the schedule looks like. You know what? I'll actually look at that right now. Uh, but there could possibly be some wins for me in the next coming weeks. It's just have to up the long run pace. I'll be running the rest of the season, even though I'm not in the playoffs. Yeah, Dega, I'm pretty good. Texas, I won last year. And Martinsville's my wheelhouse. It's just all coming down to Phoenix and Homestead if I can win. And I'm good at Homestead, just not great at Phoenix. So you might see more wins out of me other than Watkins Glen. That was horrible, but you might. Just
Well,
depends.
look, man, before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that 39 car?
Everybody, Josh, Justin. Unfortunately, he's my teammate. I just wanted to kill him, but I couldn't. Um, Ty Mike for putting this on. You guys for broadcasting. You guys are great. Um, everyone on the field.
All right. Well, once again, we'll let you celebrate that with your team. Next up, to get his winning interview here, the driver of the 97 car who put on a shellacking and inserted the flux capacitor, Justin Anigasak. Justin, I mean, look, you put on a clinic. We probably need to call the Department of Defense because you just murdered this field tonight.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all. Usually every time I race Josh Taylor, he's always beating me here, no matter what. From like console days to here now. Um, Not my strongest track, but for some reason I just did a different line than everybody else, and it just seemed to work on the short run and on the longer run. And the higher track temp did help a little bit, but it kind of changed her out there. Kind of got tight in 3 and 4, but kind of just moved around onto the apron and found some grip down there, and was able just to have a Sunday drive a little bit.
Well, look, this track, watching. I mean, you made it look easy out there and on the view, on the broadcast. You made it look so easy. you know, and so was that? I mean, was that car? Were you able to put that car just about anywhere you wanted to?
It was kind of tight entry and kind of middle. So I kind of just ran the same line every lap. Every time I tried to do a different line like everybody else, it was just too tight. And the setup was pretty stable. I know there was a few times I got sideways coming out of the corners out of 2 and 4, but most of the part the setup was pretty stable. I think it was just how you had your brake bias.
Well, look, man. Before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that number 97 ride?
Everybody tonight, Josh Taylor, Michael Tucker. We got a 1, 2, 3 here, and I think Daniel got a 7th here to round out the top 10. So we did a pretty good job tonight. Jose with the 4th, so a top 4 and a 7th is pretty nice. And then shout out to everybody, in the race tonight. It was fairly clean. Besides, I think we only had 1 caution, and all the lap cars, they were pretty courteous. And you for broadcasting this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, once again, congratulations on that win tonight. We're going to get you out of here and let you celebrate that win with your team. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, thank you.
And that was your race winner, Justin Anigasak. And before we close it out, we went over the results. And as the late, great Tony Sherpasso would always say, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't play in traffic, everyone.